Hi guys, my name is Cheyenne Cole. I am here today to discuss REM. That is the rapid eye movement, and it's considered or talked about as a stage of sleep. It's always been there, but it was very recently discovered about 65 years ago, so it's fairly new to the scientific community. It was discovered in 1953 by a man named Eugene Azarnitsky. And it was, like I said, 65 years ago, I believe. And he followed under the work of Sigmund Freud. One of his famous quotes would consist of, "Dreams are the royal road to unconsciousness." And it looks like Eugene found another road, because 22% of the sleep studies that he did consisted of REM. So he focused a lot of his time and effort on it after he first noticed it in one of his brain scans. He went and worked at a school called University of Chicago, and he had his own sleep studies skills lab, which is how he currently discovered this. He also, once he first discovered it, he brought his 8-year-old son, Armand, in, and he would shave his head bald, and then he would perform this study on him himself. So it was almost like a family ordeal. REM, the hypothesis on it is that with it, it can create small changes throughout your daily life, but without it, there is no difference in achievement, basically. But in recent studies, they have discovered that with the lack of it, people can lose their creativity. So they would watch people, and then the people that got the least amount or no REM in their sleep, they would do studies the next day, and they noticed that there was not as much creativity as the next person or the placebo. But on the other hand, the people who got more REM, or just the right amount, which was not disclosed, they also discovered that they had a lot more creativity. Comparatively though, the people that had a lack of REM also had better strategic thinking matters. So even though there was no creativity, they tended to take longer and take their time to be more strategic in their thinking, which was kind of a weird outcome to everyone. So the deepest sleep cycle is what they consider REM. It's the last stage, and like I said before, about 22% of your sleep time is REM. And also stated, people who don't get REM don't have a large dispute in their lifetime, but people who get it often have more going on. So, thank you for listening, and I hope this was a little informative. Before I go, I would like to show these scans. So, right here, this is the activity that they discovered on a person who is awake. So this is someone that is awake, thinking, moving. Right here is someone who's normally asleep within the first couple hours of sleep, which they call the abyss. And over here is quite interesting. This is considered REM, and you can see the activity difference. It's not the same as being awake, but there's a lot more going on than being asleep. And so I would like everyone to take that in consideration next time they think about REM. Thank you.